For years, people have been obsessed with racing. If it's the speed, the danger, or maybe it's the competition of it all. This week, we'll be looking into one of race's underappreciated vehicles, the scooter. Since the 60s, thousands of competitors raced all over the UK in scooter racing, if it's combo, auto, or standard. Over the next few weeks, we'll be following racer David Bristow as he prepares for his next race, gaining an insight on the sport and his experiences on the track.
The rules for scooter racing are essentially two different types. There are ones called specials, which pretty much anything goes apart from certain rules, and ones called standards, which have got to look like the standard scooter would have done when it rolled off the production line, apart from racing seats and bigger brakes and better tyres.
David is currently working on his standard scooter. Ready for the solo races, he'll be able to reach around 80 miles per hour on this circuit. Sometimes known as mods, racers build up their scooters almost from scratch.
The next race is Mallory, and it's the first race of the year. Mallory has always been a disaster for me, and the bike is nowhere near ready yet.
When finished, they can reach speeds up to 90 miles per hour. In the weeks leading up to the season, these racers will almost be constantly working on their scooters to get them up to scratch. And even then, things can still go wrong. It's the weekend of the race, and we're here at Mallory Park, Leicester, to see David as he makes his racing debut. He'll be competing in solos and combo races, trying to rack up those points to gain a head start in the season. These races work on a point system. The higher your rank, the higher your score, meaning every race counts. At the end of the season, the racer with the most points will be crowned king of the track.
I should be confident, but somewhere over winter my bike, in the changes and messing around with it, my bike lost power, and it's not going as well as it should have done this weekend because we're at Mallory. We're last race shortly, and I'm fairly hopeful I can get at least a second.
In combo racing, I'm the sidecar passenger with David Bristow, so I have to just keep the weight on either side and hopefully not come out.
This morning I came second again, and I'm hoping for the first now, but we'll see.
The weekend starts with a bang as David starts with his standard scooter, 63, before moving into combos with passenger Sarah with 663. Throughout the weekend, the races alternate between two classes and David's out to win. They're doing pretty well as David wins all of his combo races. Disaster strikes and David's scooter breaks just as he's about to cross the finish line. He refuses to give up and is back on the track in time for the next race. David's weekend is very successful as he comes second in all of the standard races, racking up those points along the way. But there must be something that keeps these races coming back every year. So what have the other racers got to say about the sport?
I'm an engineer by trade, and part of the fun for racing was actually building the bike for me. So racing's a secondary thing, but now I've started racing, I'm hooked, absolutely hooked.
My favourite thing about racing would be the adrenaline rush and the achievement at the end.
Well, I'd say my favourite thing about the racing is lining up at the start of the paddock. Everyone gets out, you've got all the two-stroke smell, and you get out there and there's a good chance you're going to come off, good chance you're going to crash, good chance someone else could crash into you, good chance someone could beat you, but it's all about you against the machine and not you against everyone else. You're fighting the track, not them fighting you.
Scooter racing may not be as fast-paced as Formula One, but it's still an exciting and thrilling sport to be a part of. Everyone is a close-knit family, leaving nobody out. This looks like it's going to be a season to remember.